Attention gamers, League of Legends is in a weird state right now. The main subreddit for the game only ever talks about pro play, which has people in the ambient business worried that their pill is no longer the best way to put someone to sleep. The main streamer is so tired of Europeans that he just flat out stopped streaming. The main content creators that I grew up watching have either quit the game altogether or started making gamer porn on their own website, and don't even get me started with coaching. On one side of the spectrum you have Mr. I stole mommy's credit card just to afford your rate of $350 a session, where even if you have that FU Raid Shadow Legends sponsor money and this is your dad, it's still pricey. And then the polar opposite side where we have welfare unemployment alternatives with $3 Patreon coaching from Cookie, who can only afford to provide it at a rate so cheap because he doesn't pay his employees, and the main thing you'll learn there anyways is how to flirt with underage girls.
You're such a child, I love it.
Which is why a few weeks ago I started using tapin.gg to find the only affordable live spectate style coaching left for this piss pit of a game, because I just wanted a challenger who was chill on comms to tell me straight up why I wasn't climbing, and that's what I got.
Yeah, you gotta get it like a dog.
And at the end of that video I mentioned I bought some jungle coaching too, and by heavy demand you all asked to see it. So if you appreciate the fact that I'm still working hard to provide league content instead of joining the porn industry, then please consider a small amount of domestic abuse against my subscribe button, and let's get into it. Now, as I mentioned, I'm not trying to get hacked by some China coaching website, so I use tapin.gg hashtag
Pay me for mentioning your name.
but anyways I go for the Walmart coaching because the Whole Foods tier is out of my price range. Then I say I want a Diffie in the Jiffy and wait for a knight in shining armor, and bam, insta Q matched with Geoman or the Bulgarian Dantes. So I exchange some super relevant conversational items with him, give him a spot on the stage next to me, and then use Tapin's built-in Discord one click of a button to get in comms with the man.
Yo, hello. How's it going, man?
Then I briefly talk about how I have IBS and need to urgently shit 3 times a day before we get into game talk.
What champions do you play?
Yumi top mostly.
Okay. What about in the jungle, though?
So I tell him I'm a jungle virgin for the most part, like yeah, I've done some over the pants stuff during autofills, but the Gromp cherry is still intact, so I need something easy.
Something really easy. Something really easy. Something with like 2 brain cells, you know what I'm saying?
And we take an article of clothing off every time we die and post the vid on Bunny's porn website?
Oh my god, that's gonna be fun though.
So he reveals the easy champ, and it's J3's pole vaulting son, but the problem is we have more ADs than an inconsistent student's report card, so he says,
Maybe ask him politely, can you AP mid?
instructions were unclear and he keeps Bollywood Aladdin hovered until I lock in a damn AP champ, and only then in true solo queue synergy the dude starts hovering mages. But it all works out except for now I'm stuck on Diana, who I'm telling Bulgarian daddy I have no clue how to play.
It's gonna be fine, bro. As long as you can press 3 buttons at the right time, you should be able to win this game.
We get into the game and it turns out high elo players craft a game plan in the jungle before it even starts.
Okay, top lane is we just ignore and puff for bot all the time, because it's a tank versus tank.
Anyways, he guides me through the early clear, telling me exactly what to do like he is Stephen Hawking and I am his voice activated wheelchair, while giving me the positive reinforcement that I need as the dog that I am.
That's good, perfect, bro.
But before I even get to my third camp, the solo queue shit fest starts.
First blood.
And he tells me that's honestly fine as long as my Jin respects that it's a Shaco and he's gonna gank again the next time his Q is off CD.
An ally has been slain.
It's not. Yeah, this always happens in a way. It's okay, it's okay. Just clear your grump.
My mid laner gets shafted too, and I'm thinking I need to get blue team some points on the board, so I pick a fight with Karma until confidence becomes an issue, but Coach Kinky Beard says this.
You can fight it, yes, go in. You can kill her.
And like Jesus, I let his calls take the wheel, which results in 1 dead as shit support and us celebrating.
Nice, good. Take the bot crab.
I already have crabs.
Then he asks me this.
Do you know what tempo is?
And obviously I know everything there is to know, but I will let him explain it for all of your sake.
Okay, so tempo is being ahead of enemy. If you wanna clear the camps, you're gonna clear the camps before him, before he clears his camp, so you're gonna be ahead of XP and gold and everything. That is tempo, yes.
Then he's telling me the importance of staring at my mini-map like it's rocking mad cleavage, because then you can get excited anytime you see their jungler appear.
But no, we saw Shaco top, so we go Drake.
But plans change when my bot lane decides to be a tandem of degenerate fucks, so I have to take a detour because word on the street is this Karma's trying to get back to base and I need to make sure she gets there safely. He tells me to push, but I'm all like, brah, I'm an ADC and I hate getting taxed.
It's not tax, it's fixing his wave.
So then I think I'm finally going to be able to jerk off this Charizard in peace, but my bot apparently is holding a protest against objectives, so I peel off and display a wild mastery of mechanics.
Always try to E when you Q. You don't wanna E without Q.
But here's the thing, these kids overstay like the calories after you've deep-throated a cupcake, and I'm not wanting to fight, but he's all like,
Yeah, go Shaco now, he's dead, he has no fucking... You can ult him.
and hey, if coach says that I can make this clown frown, then I'll give him the Diana Dr. Seuss dick in any day of the week. And at last we get a dragon in peace until we see this.
Oh, Shaco's gonna be here, but...
And you can just hear the lack of confidence in his voice of me winning a smite battle, but while I may have been 2 seconds late, this silver Shaco was 4.
Oh! Kill him, fast, kill him, he has no dash.
So he had to pay the price of getting killed by an awkward, poorly executed Diana combo. Then he's back to being all educational and shit.
Go back in our top side, because we cleared the Raptors and Crocs before, so they're gonna be stronger level, and we're gonna get more golden XP from them. Do you know what I mean?
I do. And does it matter if I sit when I pee sometimes?
It doesn't matter, you can...
We start taking ourselves a herald, but then company arrives, and this is the defining moment that I prove that I just don't listen to coaches.
Yeah, smite it.
Smite it.
Smite it ASAP. Hit the eye and smite it. Just hit the eye, try to hit the eye. It's okay, just smite it and run.
And update, I did eventually smite that shit, and then immediately after I made up for the lack of obedience by murdering a little electric midget right after with the boys.
That's offensive.
Anyways, we are vandalizing tower when he's saying to drop rift as if I have it.
Yeah, you have it, exactly.
Turns out I did have it. I'm jungling, which was embarrassing, but I was going to make up for it by showing him a magic trick where I make a Twitter simp disappear.
Yeah, we were a bit slow on this one, but it's fun.
But Drake is up and he has a name for this situation.
This is kinda illegal Drake, that's what we call it on US, just illegal, you know?
You EU people and your illegal activities. Is Annie gonna be there or something?
Something like that.
That said, it was time to do some work.
You can flash on the fucking Seraphine. I think, kill this first though, kill this first. E-hoot, yes, port build. Nice, flash away if you need to. Yeah, you need to. Good, let's go bro, I'm telling you, it's illegal. Do you like that call?
I love when you talk dirty to me like that.
But here's the thing. He was definitely overestimating my mechanical skill at times.
Yeah, QE, over the wall. No, he's not gonna walk there. Yeah, you can camp him, yeah. Forward, port build forward. Oh, no, it's like, yeah, it's fine, just go hero.
But his coaching on how to make up for it with macro gameplay was paying off as we adopted another Godzilla crab, used it to tackle a tower, and then Michael Vicked a dog right after. Then on my way out we see Chuckles the annoying shitbag eyeing up my big ol' moon booty, to which my coach manages to give me the most polite roast I've ever heard in my life.
You can probably kill him, but I cannot control your button, so it's hard. We don't take the risk.
Are you flaming me, dude?
No. I'm just saying facts.
So I ask him for the combo and tell him I'll show him how it's done.
Okay, this is the combo, bro. Oh, and yes, let's go.
Their Gnosis is now realizing the benefits of laning against someone who has the Boss FF posters in his room, so we can't touch that dog, but I can touch Karma, and so that's what we do until Kenan shows up and gets himself a cut down, because I have the power of a tap-in coach on my side obviously. This allows us to jerk off Barney's dick in river, and then I tell him I want to team deathmatch this bitch a little, so he tells me how to do it.
I mean, kill those guys if they're inting, of course. Nice, good. Take these wolves.
But despite being more fed than a government agent in the US, I'm still having confidence issues.
Kill the karma, she's free, she's one top, bro. QEW, free, look. Yeah, you do a lot of damage, yeah, of course.
And then I ask him if he can also guide me on the proper way to use one of those fleshlight things.
We're gonna talk about that after, bro. No worries. It's about the mechanics.
And speaking of fucking things, I was a 6-item Diana, so the strategy apparently is now this.
Just go mid, and whoever comes near you, you gotta kill him.
And I totally listened to that when I saw Kenan and ran away, but he insisted it would be fine, and he was just a little bit right. So things were going well.
Yeah, just take mid. Look how fast you take the turret. W, look. W, boom. Take the inhib too.
Until all I had to do was kill a support.
Kill her. QEW, kill her, just port build. Ult.
You can hear how embarrassed he is for me.
I'm an ADC main, I don't use abilities.
So you should be able to press like buttons, you know?
But I was determined to show that I can improve and do how he says, push buttons.
Yeah, Jakob, ult, Zonia. flash away, thank you. That's good.
Then he predicts where they will be and what I need to do when I see them.
Look, somebody's gonna be here, and we have to be ready to kill him. Instantly one shot. Yeah, see, boom. Nice, good. Good, we don't need to ult usually, but...
And I'm thinking, who cares, what are the odds I need my ult again in the next 40 seconds. So a little end-game feedback is in order.
It's about the mechanics. You did okay, but we can do a lot more.
But then he says this.
You have potential, that's what I would say.
And that's all I needed to hear. Back to tap into one click of a button, renew my vowels with this stud coach, get ready for round 2, tell him my most personal secret, that I'm a white man born with a black man's dick.
Really? What?
And then ask for an easier champ to play.
We can do J4, it's a lot easier.
And let me tell you, J4 with this man in my ear coaching me was a breeze. We were racking up first bloods, securing drakes like we were the Young Money record label in 2009. He was showing me how to safely counter jungle. We were ganking grumpy grandpas worse than prostate cancer, adopting crabs, conducting LCS quality tower dives, using said crabs to commit crimes, preparing to do dank things like stealing objectives, with ease and definitely no editing I might add, and then using this diffy in the jiffy to siege mid, stomp down the base and win with ease, to which I would say, coaching on an easy champ or one you are familiar with is definitely worth, so let me know what coaching I should get next, and if you use my link below you can go to tapin.gg and get 50% off your first order there as well. Rav out.
I'll see you later, peace.